Okay, so I'm out here today. I'm going to do a little pipe gun video real quick. This is a pipe gun I made. I've had it for a few months, you know. I had to rebuild something in the end because I was shooting some stupid shells out of it. But I've been shooting it since then. I've had no problems with it. The stock is just made out of a tube of 6. It might have been a tube of 10. I'm not sure. And I just hand cut that with a saw. And it's made to where it's easy to shoot from the hip or from the shoulder. And on the end I have a piece of a old Walmart flip-flop. I just cut it to the right size and stuck it on the end of it as a shock absorber for whenever I shoot. And the combustion chamber is a 1-inch iron pipe, and then the barrel is a 3/4 inch iron pipe. And you just pull the barrel out, stick a shell in the end of the pipe, and when you put it back in there, you just slam it backwards and the shell goes off. So that's my pipe gun. And well, in the end cap right here, I got a bushing that has like a bolt in it that's been sharpened, so whenever you slam it back, that punctures the primer and sets it off. And I'm not advising you build anything like this, but they're just fun to build and shoot. I made this entire thing for 25 bucks, and that thing's just like indestructible. I mean, because it's just so simple. There's no moving parts you gotta grease or anything. You can do just whatever you want with it and it'll work just fine. But that pretty much goes for anything else you see on this channel. Don't try it at home, and if you do, we're not responsible for any damages caused from it. So that's just a disclaimer you gotta tell for all of our stuff. So let me get my camera set up real quick, and I'll shoot a few times and see if we can hit something with it. And since it's a 3/4 inch pipe, the shot spreads ridiculously fast on it. So it has a spread probably similar to a sawed-off shotgun, and this is legal. So get my ear protection on here because this thing's loud. And if I can find the right shell here, I got a couple different shells I'm going to shoot today. This is just a regular Remington Gun Club 2 3/4 inch shell. It's a target load with number 8 shot. I'm going to shoot that 55-gallon drum right there. Firing. So you see that had roughly a 18-inch spread, probably close to it. And whenever you shoot, usually the shell gets stuck in the end of it. So you just gotta take a piece of metal and ram it out. I just used this post in the edge of our yard. And the shell just pops right out. And you can see there's no obstructions in the barrel or anything like that. Nice and good. So now we're going to step it up a hair to some military double-aught buckshot, 9 pellets, 2 3/4 inch shell, and we'll sling that at the barrel down there. So you just take the barrel, slide it in like that, you're ready to shoot. Firing. Again, you can see it held pattern roughly about that size right there. Let me ram this shell out and we'll do one more shot. Now this one's gonna hurt a little bit. This is a 3-inch Magnum rifled slug. And I'm just gonna shoot that barrel again. Firing! You can see that one kicked a little bit more. And you can see this is the shell that I just shot. There's only a little rib going down the side of it because this pipe is welded together, so it has a little welding ridge on it. Other than that, it's a perfectly fine shell. And that hurt pretty bad. So let me set this down real quick and I'll show you what it did to that barrel. And those rifled slugs fly straight. A lot of people think that they tumble in flight because they're not touching the barrel, but they still fly straight. See, that's that big old hole from the slug right there. And this is the bird shot, and then buckshot pellets right there. And you can see all the buckshot pellets went straight through it. And there's that big old nasty hole from the slug. So that's a pretty good way to make a shotgun if you're into doing stuff like that. Not a good idea, but you know, it's fun to make. And there's a shot of all the stuff I used today.